Hey guys, Mysterion here. I wanted to talk to you guys about PlayStation 5 scalping. Okay, I don't believe any of you are doing this. If you are, don't be a sub to me. PlayStation 5 scalping is disgusting. It is ridiculous. I cannot believe that people are doing it. Now, as I mentioned in all the videos I do, I am a business student. Now, the reason that PS5 scalping even happens is because there is a shortage in PlayStation 5s. And when something is in shortage, essentially its value goes up. That's essentially why this is happening. Okay? People who want extra money are simply jacking up the price of the console because they know that a shortage is in play. Okay? Now, my thoughts on that is that whilst it makes sense on an economical level how it's happened, it's not morally right to do that. You have to understand this is a console that everybody wants. Kids want it, people want it, parents want it, everyone wants it. And we've been waiting a long time. Like, I don't know when the PS4 came out. It was probably like 2013. Right, we've been waiting 7 years for this stupid thing. Alright? I didn't even think this thing was going to come out. And it's come out. Alright? So, now, because these stupid idiots want to be greedy, right? And you know what? As much as I'm for getting the bag, alright, this is not morally right to do. Okay? Anyway. So, what I was going to say with that also is the fact that they're doing this is ridiculous. And there was a company, I don't know, maybe not a company, in the UK, there is a group of people, right, who have managed to get 3,500 PS5s in the UK alone. And these scalpers are around the world. This is a worldwide issue. Sony did not release enough consoles, and I reckon they did this because they knew they could make the price more expensive. That's why I reckon they did it, because they knew they could also earn more money by making the price more expensive so they made less. That's what I think happened. Anyway, so because there was a shortage, scalpers have used things like bots, and what they've done is they've tricked stores somehow with these bots. And what that means is they've had all these transactions occur basically on autopilot, right? And because of that, they've gotten a hold of all these consoles. And it was something nuts. Like, excuse me, I was looking at it, and in the UK, that scalper group that has 3,500 PlayStations, that's over £1 million. All right, in Australian dollars, that's quite a lot of money. Right? You know what? I'm gonna pull up my old currency converter. I'm gonna tell you how much money this group spent in Australia. Dollars. Now, this group spent, all right, in the UK, £1.5 million. If you convert that to Australian dollars, that's about $2.8 million in Australia. Okay? This group spent a lot of money to do this. Right? This is a planned thing. Right? They had these funds available somehow. Right? This must be a very big group, or they got a loan. I don't know what they did, but they got the money to do this somehow. Okay? Now, the thing that makes me happy about all of this is Sony is releasing more consoles. They're working on it. And the same with Microsoft. They're trying to make more consoles because Microsoft apparently has a similar issue. Xboxes are in shortage and people are trying to scalp, right? So, the moment, we're talking economics here, the moment that more consoles come into play, more consoles are available, the shortage disappears. Now, as the shortage slowly goes down, the price goes down. And that's the wonderful thing. Because it means that groups like this are going to lose a lot of money. Now, I'm telling you now, I don't believe this group will sell all of these consoles. I don't believe this group is going to sell 3,500 PlayStation 5s. I don't believe they will. And the moment the UK gets more, this group is going to start losing thousands of dollars. I would argue, tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Which is what they deserve. Because quite frankly, this is not right to do. We've waited so long for this console. And for these people to just take this away, I'm not a fan of it. I'm really not. You know, I wouldn't scalp. Now, as much as I'm for money and things like this, I wouldn't scalp something. You know, it's not within me to do that. I believe that, when you're trying to get the bag, you need to be reasonable with it. You shouldn't be hurting people. That's my opinion. But, you're hurting people in this scenario because you're depriving them of something they've waited so long for. It's a console. We all want the new console, right? I want the new console. I have to wait till March to get mine now, which is friggin' wonderful. But that's life now. So yes, as you can tell, I'm pretty salty about all this. But yeah, there's nothing we can really do at this stage. I just hope these groups lose all the money that they got to acquire all this. I hope they lose a lot of money, these groups, because these groups don't deserve a penny. And on Facebook as well, it's not just me that's like slamming these people. If you actually look on Facebook and all this, because a lot of these idiots are putting it on Facebook and advertising it there, right? The amount of like hate comments, Jesus, like they're just everywhere, man. And I'll be honest, like I am one of the haters. I commented crap on it, right? I've said some bad things to people on there. They deserve it. They deserve it. I don't care what you say. I know it's bad, but they deserve it, right? These people are taking advantage of others. I don't like that whatsoever. That's wrong. And yeah, so it's a horrible thing, and I'm looking forward to the price going down, the market price going down. Sony's still gonna sell it for $750, right? But I'm talking about the market price with these scalpers. That's gonna go down because they obviously understand how economics works. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't have done this in the first place. They're simply using economics to the benefit of them and to hurt the public because they're having to spend ridiculous amounts of money. Like some of these consoles I've seen in Australia, right, on Facebook Marketplace, they're going for $1,400, right? That's about double the price. That's double the price of what the original console cost. So there's a margin there. There's a huge margin. Now, a margin, if you don't know what that is, margin simply the amount you make on top of the cost price. Right, that's your profit. All right, simple as that. So they're making basically 100% margin because they're doubling it. Right. So yes, I just hope that we need you guys, everyone who's watching this. If you want the consoles, pre-order them, real like now. You guys need to pre-order that, right? Because quite frankly, right, I don't reckon they'll try it again because I reckon they'll be out of money. But if they do, you got to pre-order it now. I think I'm even thinking about it because you know what, it's ridiculous, and I think that's the only way you can secure that PS5. You don't need to be sleeping with grandmas. You just order the console, and then you don't need to worry about the scalpers. All right, that's what you do because a lot of people my age can't afford the PS5, and so I think yeah, you get the money. Sleep. Maybe you do need to sleep with a grandma. Actually, so sleep with some old lady. You get the console, right, and then you have it, and then you can play your I don't know what games are even on it, Godfall or whatever it is. I never know what's on there. Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I don't know, something, right? There's no games I really want on the PS5 yet. Like, maybe Cyberpunk, but that's not out yet. It comes out in like 7 days, right? I know for me, when I'm getting the PS5, I'm gonna play me some Cyberpunk. I don't really play much of the hero games like Spider-Man and things. I like my RPGs. I'm an RPG guy. I like some of the basic RPGs like Skyrim, but I like some of the advanced ones like Oblivion and things. Anyway, that'll be the end of the video today. I hope you guys secure that PS5, or if you're inclined, the Xbox. I don't know the name of it, the Xbox Series X, I think it is. I hope you have a great one. Peace.